My job tonight is to sprinkle you with a bit of fear, give you some hope, and try and give you a sort of roadmap really for how you can be involved. Jack mentioned the COP, the Conference of the Parties, this wonderful UN initiative that was set up back in 1995 to get together and do something about this problem, anthropogenic CO2 emissions. So the COP system is sort of agony in the sense that it is utterly dysfunctional. But of course the signatories to the Paris Agreement are governments. Sometimes politicians say and do things that they have no intention of carrying out. And increasingly, which brings me to us tonight, with the philanthropic community making a massive difference. Increasingly, philanthropy has a really important seat at the table. It will fund long-term progress in organisations that otherwise would scrabble. And it tends to have a more holistic view of this world.
The Global Returns Project really simply selects fantastic climate charities and tries to make it easy to support them. We assess them, we report on them, we monitor them.
We are a data-driven non-profit, and we target the market forces that we've heard a lot about that are destroying nature. 90% of deforestation is driven by markets, by global trade, for agricultural expansion, for commodities that all of us use.
It's our mission to protect and restore the vital places in the world's ocean and to contribute to 30% of the global ocean being meaningfully protected by 2030. Blue Marine Foundation works in over 40 projects around the world, everything from species and landscape restoration to establishing marine protected areas to tackling overfishing through better regulations.
A second data product that we launched that year is called Trace, and Trace is an open and very innovative supply chain transparency initiative that says, okay, company reporting is good and company disclosure is good, but sometimes companies don't know what they don't know. So what Trace does is it takes global data sets, shipping data, customs data, trade data, tax data in different markets, stitches them together and gets an independent view of the exposure of key companies to deforestation.
I think the biggest thing we've ever been involved in is called the Blue Belt Programme, which is an area of global leadership from the United Kingdom, which is 4.3 million square kilometres of ocean, which are now under meaningful protection across the UK overseas territories. And we work across 10 of the 16 UK overseas territories. And these are some of the largest and most pristine ocean wildernesses left in the world. Absolutely magnificent places, representative of every ocean on the planet. So that has an enormous biodiversity function, but also has a climate function.
And then let me just finish a bit by talking about the Global Returns Project. I think one of the challenges is we all want to do something, but the question is, what do you give to? And the beauty of what Jan and his team have pulled together is it gives you transparency and numbers. So you're actually able to go out there, and if you want to give, you're giving effectively to a blue chip list of organisations that will definitely meet metrics, but I think it's an almost unique insight and also a fact-based insight rather than an ideological insight into where your desire to be involved in this change can be most effective.